Hello, Cancer. Hello, Pisces. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. Thank you so much for clicking here. I am here with the Kipper. Somebody in the comments had said, "Hey, Elsie, where is your Kipper deck? We haven't seen it in a while." So this week we're doing Kipper for the week ahead. So I am just wanted to tell you that is still room over at Wizio. If you're interested in a private read, you know what to do. Look in the description for the yellow dot, and that'll take you over to Wizio where you can check out the pricing. And readings begin at $40. And thank you so much for clicking here if you always do that. But if you are someone who is brand new, I really hope that you will stay. I hope that you will subscribe and maybe give a thumbs up. We are looking for more of a Cancer family here at Ten of Cups Tarot. So if you can fulfill that for us, whether you are Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, or watching or cross-watching for a Cancer, would love to have you along. Thank you so much. All right. So I am going to read for Pisces first. So if Cancer, if you just want to scoot along, I'll see you in a second. All right, Pisces, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell us about Pisces, please. Pisces, I am your Pisces sister. I am two fishes in my moon sign. Yeah. Pisces moon. Who are you? Here we go. Pisces. Dream stealer. What's going on here? You know, distant horizons are about big ideas, about dreams, right? It's very ethereal, and it feels like I do hear Charlie say rising above the bullshit when I see this, only because there is an anchor in the distance, and the anchor has also breached the surface of the water, so anchor's home. And it is time to start moving again, moving towards our dreams. But it feels like there is a thief of dreams here, Pisces. The thief of dreams, I feel, could be this poverty card here. Now, understand that you can be in poverty in many ways. You can be impoverished. You can come from poverty. Literally, it's a cycle, right? It's a cycle. People in poverty teach their children who are in poverty, teach those. And it always takes just one person to break the chain so we can all move forward. But this can also be a mindset. It can be a frame of mind, right? Feeling impoverished, feeling like even though you have all the kinds of money in the bank and a great career and a great marriage, you might still be living in scarcity, thinking like, when is this, something's got to happen. This can't be this happy all the time. It's got to end. So it could be ideas of poverty. The thing is, I think that you have big ideas. Yeah, you have big ideas and big dreams, but I feel like the idea of poverty, of losing whatever it is that you've collected in terms of material things. Now, you could be someone who really does come from poverty, and that is a different mindset. You are programmed differently than other people who had not lived in poverty. And it feels like this is the thief of your dreams. Because when you live in poverty, you get an impoverished mindset. And we see these stories all the time. You can definitely make the changes given the right circumstances. But I think that you're allowing this scarcity mindset to be the thief of your great fortune, which I do believe is a lover. I feel like the great fortune, I feel that is you wish to fall in love. And it feels as though the feelings of scarcity, or I'm not enough, or everyone else is more than me, is what steals your dreams of having someone for yourself. The great fortune of the lover. What are we looking at for cards? Okay. There we go. The Wizard's Tarot is what I'm using. All right, so tell me more. Tell me more for Pisces, please. Tell me more for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me more for Pisces. All right. The Hierophant, who is Taurus. The Lover's card here it says card number 15, which it breaks down to a 6. Yeah, that is the Lovers in the Tarot. another major arcana card. Major arcanas always mean that there's going to be some changes coming. You're going to have to make some decisions. We've got the Magician here. It feels as though you may have bringing things from the 5D to the 3D here. I feel like things are going to materialize for you. I think that you have more power than you think you do. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, it's the Thief, right? It feels like the thief energy and the poverty energy here. Been trying to manifest a new beginning or a commitment. The Lover's in reverse now. We've got the Three of Wands. And the Five of Wands. Just listening. So it feels as though you think that someone would never give you a commitment or commit to you, because the Lovers is in the reverse and it's right next to the Hierophant. It feels like you feel that the person that you are in love with, the one that you think is your soulmate, I feel that you feel that there is no damn way in this life that this person is ever going to want a commitment with you. I think it's because of the Thief and the poverty energy. Because on this side, we have great fortunate dreams, right? We have distant horizons, which is looking way into the future about great fortune. So it feels like, when we're looking at it from here, it looks wonderful. When we're looking at it from here, it looks like loss. So it feels like it creates this energy of, I know who my person is, but I'm not sure if my person is going to want to commit to me. So we're kind of, the Lovers is in the reverse here. I feel like you have been manifesting your ships coming in for a long time. Just listening. You're bored with the waiting. You've been trying to manifest this forever and you're bored with the waiting. It feels like nothing's moving, right? The Ace, the Page of Pentacles in reverse feels like we're not putting any work into it. Nobody's investing here. Nothing's beginning. What's going on? I'm manifesting, right? It feels like you're just constantly manifesting, and it's almost as if you're like, well, you're almost starting to not believe in the manifestation. Like it's not coming. It's like the indecision about, it's indecision. Okay, so you're manifesting it like crazy, but I don't know that you believe you deserve it because the Lovers is in reverse. And that's the indecision. And that's why the Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. Because yes, you're manifesting it, but I feel like you're unsure about this person's commitment to you because of these energies that I feel that you've been living in for a while. Poverty and Thief of the Lovers. We've got the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You're very busy with work. And because you're very busy with work, I feel as though you're quite disconnected from people, from relationships. You could be someone who has your own business, and you could be the Empress. But it feels like the Four of Wands is here and the Eight of Cups. And so it feels like you're kind of disconnected from dating or relationships or finding anything with stability. The Eight of Cups, the last person that walked away from you, you decided you were done. The World card is here. Yep, the Eight of Cups and then the World card. Yep, somebody here walked away from you and you're like, you know what? I'm out. Yeah. And then you just started really working really hard, I think. Kept your nose to the grindstone, and it's, there's 10 Pentacles here, so I feel like you're doing really well in terms of your material possessions. But now you're wondering, well, what about, now that you've got the 10 Pentacles, now you're like, well, what about love, though? Because what's the point of having it all if I can't share it with somebody? All right. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's look at some Lenormand. Pisces. Let's look at some Lenormand. All right, we've got the Tree of Life. Tree of Life has 10 pentacles on it. It is, of course, the rooting of the family tree, right? It's all of the things that you hope for in terms of relationship, kinship, building a posterity. It's everything. It's all of it. Yeah. It feels like you're getting bored with waiting. And what I want to say is that your manifestation is on the way, but in one hell of a long labyrinth. Yeah. It feels like your manifestation is coming, is what I want to say, but it feels as though you're bored with the waiting. You know that there is a lot of things you could be doing and you're waiting and it doesn't feel good. You're bored with it. Your manifestation is coming. 4 and 3 is 7. To me, 7s are heaven, and it feels like this is being divinely orchestrated. We also have 3, 4, 5. Got a succession of numbers. And it feels like there is... the first step, this getting through the labyrinth. I pulled that card down and I was looking at the Magician, and of course I know it's card number 1, but I really looked at the 1 and it was like first before, the manifestation is coming, but first we have to get through the labyrinth, which is what's taking time. Yeah. We'll clarify that just a little bit more too. But let's look at the magnifying glass. Indecision, feeling in competition. This person's not going to want me, I'll say. There's lots of competition for this person that I want. And so maybe the Page of Pentacles is like, I want it, but I don't know if I'm brave enough to work on it because this person's young, right? They may not be as, young people, I'm not saying young people aren't brave, and sometimes they're braver than older folk, but it feels like somebody here can't find the bravery to look at the situation for what it is, being really sort of critical, and not only, and I don't mean critical like in a bad way, I mean like really looking at the situation and seeing where your part in it was. Yeah, are you the one that's stopping the Ace of Pentacles, or are they the one? Is this them? Are they the ones that are overthinking it and thinking that there's all kinds of competition and stuff, or is it you? You're the only one that knows. I don't, right? Somebody here is wearing a mask, whether it's you or them. It feels like somebody doesn't know who the authentic self is. All right. Tell me about the Tree of Life, please. It feels like this... we've got card number 5 and the 5. Oh, that's a quick change. There we go. So it's like the 2 5s here are telling me that there is quick change coming, and there is going to be some type of commitment that's going to be rooted. I feel like it's going to be rooted, but you don't believe it because you're still in this thief and poverty energy here as it pertains to the lovers. I don't think that you understand that it actually is on the way. You know what I want to say, though? It's not that you're unbelieving, Pisces. That's not it at all. I feel like you're super psychic and your gut has been telling you for so long that this thing is coming forward, and it's not coming forward. So I think what you're doubting is your gut. You're doubting your intuition. But I say that no, don't doubt that intuition, because I feel like there are delays here in the present moment. I feel like we're 3 of Wands. Things are about to come in, but it's taken some time. It has taken time. All right, so we have transformational energy here. I feel like you do conquer this idea of poverty or the impoverished thinking. And that is the transformational energy that sort of opens you up to the possibility that maybe there is some type of commitment coming. We've got the 8 of Swords in the reverse, and we've got the Justice card in the reverse. It feels like you get out of your head finally about how long this is taking. You really realize, I think, at some point that it's going to take as long as it's going to take. And you got to stop asking the universe about how long it's going to take. because it's just going to take that long. Yeah, and divine timing is just that. Someone else could be learning a lesson. Maybe you're not learning a lesson you should be learning, right? There's a lot of things that can be holding back a manifestation. And when I read the comments, it looks like y'all assume it's the other person. Please understand, you need to look in the mirror too, and really close. Yeah, because sometimes it's not them, right? So we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. I don't want to be sad about this anymore. I just want to... I want to make a decision about my soulmate. Somebody's trying to see it from the other position of the other person. So there's a soulmate here, or someone that you've known for a long time. It feels like there really needs to be a really close look at either whether this is indecision or competition, but it's stopping you from moving forward. And it feels like there is a stall, or something has stopped. As it pertains to the soulmate, or the deep soul friendship. We have the Justice is in the reverse. So I feel like you still are waiting on this manifestation. You still don't have justice. You feel a little bit rocked off base. Where is my manifestation? I feel if you look really closely, the magnifying glass, you'll figure it out. You'll figure out why the Page of Pentacles is in the reverse and nobody is taking any action here. Tell me what what's the challenge here, please? What is the challenge? The challenge is the 10 Pentacles. Okay, waiting on the 10 Pentacles, I think. So I think what we're going to do, Pisces, is we will go into the extended, because we haven't even looked at this here. I want to find out where this comes from, and if it does pertain to the Lovers, or if this pertains to the Lovers, because I feel like you waver back and forth. It feels like there is an end to this impoverished type thinking, which is going to bring in the Tree of Life and some type of commitment. So we'll clarify that and find out why the why the Lovers is in the reverse. In the current moment, you still don't have your manifestation and you're wondering where it is. We'll clarify that and figure it out. And then we're going to look deeply into this connection here of the Six of Cups, right? Because somebody is waiting on it or holding back because they don't want to fight. They don't want to be sad. I don't know if that's you or them, but we'll clarify that just a little bit more. I'm going to go into the extended. The link you need is in the description below. It's the first link. And I will go for now. Thank you, Pisces, so much for coming here and watching. And thank you for all the ways you love me with your thumbs up and liking and sharing and subscribing. Thank you so much for all of that. I'd love to see you in the comments. I'd love to know if this is about you. I'm going to go for now. And love you guys. I'm out. Bye-bye. Hello, Cancer. Elsie here to do a reading for you. Well, we're looking at the Kipper. Let's start with that. Cancer, if you're interested in a private reading, you know what to do. Look down in the bottom of just a little bit further down in the description, you will see the yellow dot. And my email address is there if you have any questions. Not about pricing, though, because pricing is over on Wizio, which is where the link is for. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's look at Cancer. What's coming up for you, Cancer, in the week ahead? Thank you, Cross Watcher, if you're here. Thank you so much. If you all can reach out and hit that thumbs up, that'd be great. We will find more Cancer energy. All right, here we go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's going on here? We've got a false person at the workplace, possibly. Oh, somebody... Interesting. So Cancer, someone I think has their eye on you, is what I want to say. Someone who's pretending not to have their eye on you. It feels like this person actually sees your worth. This person sees you as someone who is head and shoulders above the rest. But this person, I feel why we're seeing the false person card is because I think this person is not showing you their feelings. They're not showing you how they're feeling about you because of working together possibly, or the occupation that you do, or the occupation they do, right? I mean, maybe you don't work with them, but maybe this person's occupation is a psychologist and they know it's inappropriate to have a relationship. Do you know what I mean? Like it feels like It feels like the occupation has something to do with why the person is not revealing their feelings, even though they see that you are the Empress, even though they see that you are, you know, intuitive and deep and very well dressed. And one more. Interesting. Adjudication. There is some type of decision being made. Oh, interesting. 34. 34. Very cool. So 34 might mean something to you. You might want to Google it. Why is that showing up in my tarot reading? So it feels as though for some of you, now that we've got the adjudication on the table, that you could be dealing with somebody who is a false person at the job, at the place of work, or who has the same type of occupation, or that has an occupation that might have to do with the law. A false person, adjudication, occupation. It feels like there is a decision being made in someone's workplace. Oh yeah, this could be that this person might lose their job if you two become a couple. It's one of those things where the job says you can't date if you're working for them. It could be you're waiting on a decision about that. But I think for most of you, the energy that I'm feeling is that there is somebody who is not showing their feelings, even though they feel these courtship vibes. And because they know there will be a judgment made against them at the workplace if they do that. Or, I mean, you don't even have to be in the workplace anymore. Maybe just the fact that you had an association in the workplace, Cancer, might shed bad light on it. Or you feel it might. All right. Take a look at the tarot for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you, Cross Watcher, if you are here as well, watching on behalf of a Cancer. And if you could reach out and hit that thumbs up, that'd be lovely. All right, here we go. Cancer. Cancer. Queen of Wands. Someone has your eye here. Ace of Wands. Very attracted to this person. Making a decision about something. Passionate decision or a decision about passion. Having big feelings. Could be dealing with Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Could be dealing with Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Look at that. King of Swords. Hierophant. It's Taurus. King of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Hierophant is Taurus. Well, that kind of tells me that I'm reading Cancer right there. Yeah. Not expressing my feelings, not expressing my emotions, but Cancer, I feel like you have some deep, deep emotions for someone here. Whether this is a workplace thing or not, it might be your job that's keeping you away from this person. I feel as though you have a really good connection with this person, that you are smart, cerebral, highly intelligent, that that this Queen of Wands matches you there. This person is also very smart, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And it feels like there's a really good cerebral bond going here. You guys are matching in wits, matching in passion, I feel, passionate words. Yeah. In the current moment here, it feels as though I'm not talking about the commitment. We're not talking about the feelings. We're not talking about commitment. But there's a lot of passion going on. It feels like there's two people here who I feel are very attracted to each other. And it feels as though this is beginning out or started as a physical connection. Just listening. The King of Swords, I believe, wants a commitment, but is holding on to it, is not saying anything about it, is not saying anything about the feelings or the deep love feelings that we have here. I feel like you want a commitment. You want a commitment from somebody, but you're not saying anything about it. We have the Three of Pentacles. You've already built something with this person. So you know them, or you've worked with them or worked on their team. I think you just get along really well, is what I want to say. Cancer, I think that you two get along really well. You're both passionate about each other. It feels like there's some deep feelings here, but that you're not saying anything about that. About, hey, I love to talk to you. You're so smart. Or you're not very good at expressing those things. At least you're not in this reading. You're not good at expressing, the depth of love and the healing that you're getting or giving. Also, the Hierophant. And it feels like you're not really talking about commitment, but there's a lot of passion going on, and it might be sending the wrong signal to somebody who is the Queen of Wands. It feels like eventually you get to the feelings part, but you're not sharing it right now. You know this person though, and you see them as someone who's probably a soulmate of some kind. There you are, Cancer. So it could be, we've got you here, Cancer, the Lovers, and Three of Pentacles. It could be that you have a connection with someone who's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, let's take a look at Sun Lenormand. What do we make of this Queen of Wands and King of Swords, please? There also, for some of you, could be two feminines. Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands are here. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. You could be showing up as the Queen of Cups or as the King of Swords. Feminine or masculine, of course. Tell me about the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords, please. Outfoxing someone. Outfoxing the adjudication, the judgment that's being placed on you. You're waiting for some type of adjudication to take place. I think you've already decided that you are attracted to the privileged lady. Your work might be getting in the way. You might work in the legal system. Maybe you are a judge. We got a false person here, an occupation as a judge. Could be that you could be a lawyer. Yeah, for sure. All right. Yeah, I think that you are reserving Four of Pentacles, your judgment, until you look at things a little closer here. Because upon first inspection, I feel like the Hierophant gives you stability, Taurus, right? Energy that is grounded. I feel like the Hierophant gives you stability, and while we're opening up this Ace of Wands type relationship, the stability that you're getting from the Hierophant, card number 44, which breaks to an 8, I feel is that you are learning things about your spiritual self, that you are learning things. It feels like that this person, if they are a person, is a spiritual teacher. It could be that as we look closer at this, that there is a possibility for commitment here, because I think you really admire whoever has this Hierophant energy. I feel as though you're really looking closely as to whether you want the commitment ultimately. The moon is more about romantic and romanticizing love. It feels like you two have maybe been apart before emotionally and then come back together. Because we've got 3 and 2 is 5. It's a little bit of lack for me. A lack of romantic love. Maybe we're not sharing it right now. That's what it feels like here. Thinking about thinking about looking deeply at whether I want commitment or not. Right now, I believe we're at this stage in the relationship. Kind of behind the fear wall, trying to get some balance. I really think that you enjoy each other in terms of how you speak with one another and visit with one another. We have someone who is a great friend. So I feel like you two have probably built a great friendship, a very loyal friendship. Maybe one, because that has the 10 of Cups on the bottom. Where is it? This one has the 10 of Cups on the bottom, right? So this could be friendship that is turning to love, or was turning to love. Yeah, I feel like you're really defensive. You're always waiting to be hurt. I feel like maybe the adjudication could possibly be some type of judgment in a courtship. So maybe you were married before. We've got the Strength card. You have to be strong back there. Understood. So Charlie just made me realize that maybe this is a divorce. Maybe the privileged lady, it's adjudication. There was a courtship here. This person was a false person, and maybe it impacted your ability to work or a business you may have owned together. And that might be why we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands, and we don't really, we have the Queen of Cups here, but it feels like it takes a while to get there. That right now we're just kind of friends with our words. That's what it sounds like. We're just kind of getting to know each other here. Tell me about the false person, please. So we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're really closely with the magnifying glass going over your feelings, your romantic feelings about the situation. I think you know that if you decide that you don't want the commitment, you need to end it. Because with, this is it's just going to go on as a passionate connection and eventually fizz out. And, yeah, it feels like you really need to decide about whether you're going to open up about your feelings or not, or you should just move on. Because it feels like there is somebody here who would much rather know your feelings. Tell me about the false person, please. The false person could be somebody that you think is your soulmate. So again, we could be going along with somebody is in the midst of a divorce. Tell me about the occupation. The job is ended. You lost your job. Tell me about the adjudication. Ace of Wands. The adjudication works out in your favor, but it feels like you lose your job in the meantime, though. Tell me about the courtship. We need the truth, the honesty, and the transparency about what was going on. Tell me about the privileged lady. The privileged lady is the soulmate. Okay, so it does feel like that there is a relationship here that was reduced to just passion. It feels like a lot of things are going sideways at the same time for you, Cancer. That maybe either you've been duped in your occupation, or you were lied to and cheated to, and cheated out of an occupation. It feels like with this adjudication and the Ace of Wands, it feels like the adjudication goes in your favor, and it does feel more and more like it's some type of relationship that's breaking up, because the courtship has the Queen of Swords and she's the divorcee. So it feels as though there is in the past some type of relationship. And I think that's why you're hesitant to show your feelings here, because you were married to who you thought was your soulmate in the past, and this person really deceived you. They may have dissolved your business as they divorced you. You know, maybe that's what's in adjudication right now. Tell me about this Queen of Wands, please. Who is the Queen of Wands? The Queen of Wands is someone who's very strong and someone who carries their own money. They have their own abundance. This person is always looking to make new investments and to move forward and to open new cycles, always taking the leap of faith. This Queen of Wands is just that. She's not scared of taking a risk. No, she's really strong. She has lots of courage. She's tamed the inner beast, and she's carrying around an opportunity. Yeah, she's waiting for someone to come by and take the opportunity here. We have the Seven of Cups and the but the Hermit. So it feels like the communication is off and on between you. It's not consistent. It feels like it's here and there. It's emotional. It's not. Then we're flat. Then I'm not showing you my emotions. Then I'm overly emotional. It's like all over the place. What's the challenge here? Challenge is manifesting what you want. Yeah, it feels like you take a break from the physical part of the relationship because you really are trying to figure out whether this is something that you want or not. Do you want to continue to give reciprocity, or is this something you're in indecision about? You feel like the other person is giving to other people, I think. You're going to wait to reveal your feelings, but when you do, you're going to tell this person you recognize them as the soulmate, the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. And the Four of Cups and the Three of Wands. So it feels like, yeah, the ships are coming in. Somebody here may have offered you an opportunity to be with them, and maybe you said no. But the Three of Wands is telling me that you think your ships are coming in, that this person's going to offer you this opportunity again, or maybe you're going to offer it to them. I feel like you really, that you pulled away from somebody in your feelings because you weren't ready. You wanted to wait to reveal to them your feelings at the same time that you revealed to them that you confirmed that they are the soulmate. But I think that we're still waiting here, that you haven't done it yet, that you're still ignoring the opportunity and waiting for the ships to come in. But I feel like this one cup that's sitting here is at danger of being lost. If you don't move on it, that's what it feels like. Karma might take effect. Do you understand? Somebody came to you, offered you a cup, and you didn't take it. That means the next person you go to, you offer them a cup, they don't take it. That's how karma works, just like that. Yeah. So it feels like if you decide that you don't want it, that's cool. But I feel like karma's in play. Advice for you, my friend. Expansion, awakening, and success. If you could just wake up, there would be success. A realization or a shift in your discovery will give you the success that you need. It says you're supposed to pursue bigger and better endeavors. And it's time to communicate with peace and get rid of those self-limiting beliefs. You don't need them. Be open to change. I know change is hard, Cancer, but try and be open to change. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up on the way out if you enjoyed this video. And if you're interested in a reading, please go down in the description and look for the yellow dot. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.